Hello, I'm Sanjay Pradhan and I'm the CEO of the Open Government Partnership or OGP. I'm delighted to work in partnership with UNESCO to advance our shared agenda on access to information. OGP is an international partnership of 77 countries, more than 100 local governments, and thousands of civil society organizations. In OGP, government and civil society work together to co-create reforms that enhance government transparency and accountability and citizens' participation. These reform commitments are embodied in published action plans, the implementation of which is monitored by an independent accountability mechanism. The right to information has historically been one of the most popular and prominent areas of reform amongst OGP members and an area that has seen effective results. This mirrors the increasing number of countries worldwide that have adopted access to information laws. Of the 128 countries that have been identified by UNESCO as having RTI laws, 72 are OGP members that have made 320 commitments on right to information since 2011. Now let me share with you two stories of these reform commitments. In northern Sri Lanka, villagers had suffered tremendous devastation during the civil war of the 1980s, but they had not received any compensation promised by the government. So when they found out about the right to information legislation that was launched through Sri Lanka's OGP action plan in 2016, the villagers started filing appeals. And as they started filing appeals, the compensation started flowing. So the very next day, the compensation got deposited in one person's bank account. The next day, this happened to 4 more people, and again, till the villagers got their compensation. Now consider an example of the power of digital technology as an enabler of access to information. During the pandemic, governments mobilized massive COVID-19 stimulus packages, but with so much money moving so fast, corruption scandals also proliferated. The Colombian government used proactive disclosure of information as an antidote, publishing its COVID-19 spending as open data, and then empowered citizen auditors through a mobile app to monitor and report whether these funds were reaching the intended beneficiaries. While these results are exciting, they are too few and far between. While most countries have access to information laws, our challenge is that many face significant implementation challenges that impede the achievement of such promising results. In OGP, only 13 members are currently implementing commitments to tackle these implementation challenges. So let me suggest 6 priorities for action to tackle RTI implementation, illustrated by concrete actions that some OGP members are taking that we need to scale up. First priority, enhance requirements to provide timely information to requests. For instance, in Brazil, in partnership with civil society organizations on the OGP platform, the government instituted a time limit that required government agencies to respond to information requests by a certain deadline, and also created stricter rules for denials of access to classified information. Second priority, proactively publish information in accessible open formats. Using OGP, Nigeria committed to proactively disclose information, establish an electronic portal for information requests, mandate annual reports on requests and response rates. Third priority, strengthen the capacity to respond to requests. Kenya committed to improving the management of public records by developing policies and systems that ensure the creation of complete, accessible, and authentic records, while strengthening the capacity of records management officials. Fourth priority, ensure that access strategies are inclusive of marginalized groups. To increase access to information of persons with disabilities, Colombia introduced the use of a screen reader software for people with visual disabilities and a relay center that allows the interaction with people with hearing disabilities through virtual translation into sign language, all of which are free of charge. Fifth priority, create opportunities for citizens to monitor and provide feedback on the right to information process. Croatia successfully amended its Act to Information on Right to Information to include a legal obligation to consult with the public about new legislation and enforce a directive on the reuse of public sector information. And sixth, protect citizens' right to privacy amidst the advancement of artificial intelligence, which this event focuses on. Leveraging OGP, Australia has been taking actions to protect citizens' rights about how data about them is protected and used. Canada and France are improving the transparency of public algorithms that impact their lives. In closing, let us join forces to strengthen the implementation of access to information laws that enhance citizens' access to information and access to justice. At a time when citizen trust in government is at an all-time low and democracy is under assault, these reforms can rebuild citizen trust and reinvigorate democracy in terms of the lived experience of citizens, democracy beyond the ballot box. Thank you.